Welcome back to the second video on projection of solids. So we will solve a pyramid problem over here with some kind of triangular facing resting condition, right? So this is the problem which we are going to solve today. So it is going to be, one second, I will just reduce the size of thickness. Yeah. So it's going to be a hexagonal pyramid of base side 30 mm and axis height 60 mm. Uh, which is resting on one of its triangular faces on the ground and axis is parallel to VP. So once we know that it's resting on triangular faces on ground, we immediately get to know that this is going to be a sleeping solid, right? We have seen some kind of condition like resting on one of its triangular faces, resting on one of its slant edges. So we have seen many conditions are that. So once it is going to rest on either one of its triangular faces or solid edges, it is going to be a problem of sleeping solids, and we have seen those things in our class. So I will switch on my AutoCAD first. Initially I will set my units, which is in millimeter. I will press OK, and then I will type my limits, and it's already declared as 0 comma 0 enter, 420 comma 297 enter, z enter, a enter, so that I will get this green line and red line, and I will just keep it over here. So this is the workspace I'm going to work. So I will start off with an axis. Now I will go with ortho command, escape. So I will start drawing an axis and I will just make it to a something color. So once I come, it is a hexagonal pyramid of base edge 30 mm resting on one of its triangular face. So I will draw the hexagon which will have a triangular face to the right side, right? We have solved this. So once I solve this kind of one of this triangular face should come on the right side. This is how I will draw my rectangle hexagon, and as well as the triangular resting condition will always be equal to the edge resting condition. That is what we have seen in the class. So I will just go for here. I will choose polygon and the number of sides is 6. Enter. And I will come and select the edge. Either I need to specify using center or edge. I need the set edge. I will select edge. I will click some position and I will keep as it. The edge will come on the right side, and the height of the side of the pentagon is 30, right? So I will just give 30, enter, so that I will get a hexagon of size 30. So since it is a pyramid, I will join all those slanting edges or generators, whatever you call. Okay, and similarly I will have that apex point O. So I'll just go for text, single line text. I will click at some random place, 2.5, maybe I will give some 3 mm, enter, and rotation of the angle 0, enter. So at this point I have A, B, C, D, E, F, and here I have the apex point O. So this is common, right? We know all those things. Then I will just go here. I will change the color to draw the projection lines to the top. So from here to here I will draw the projection lines. Similarly from here to here I will draw the projection lines. From this end to this end I will draw the projection line. So I will keep it here, and the axis height is given as 60 mm. So I will first change the color to white. I will come back for line, and from here to the top it is 60. So I will just type 60 and I will enter, so that this height is 60. Now I will switch off my ortho command to draw the slanting lines. Since it is a pyramid, I will join up to this, escape, and I will join this line up to this line. Similarly I have a base. I will join the base, right? Now again I will just go for text, single line text at points of here 3 and 0. At this point I have B dash and A dash, right? At this point I have C dash and F dash. You all know this, how to give rotations and things. C dash and in this end I have T dash and E dash. So I have given all those things, and here I have O dash, right? At this point I have O dash, which is my apex point. So since it is resting on one of its triangular faces, we will make this triangular face to rest on this HP and VP line, sorry, HP line, right? So what I will do is initially I will just copy this entire thing. I will just make those things, make everything copy. Okay, enter, and I will specify a base point and I will keep it over here. I will just switch on the ortho so that it will move only in the straight line. I will keep it over here and I will press escape so that the image will get copied. So now I need to tilt this to here, right? I need to keep this square, or sorry, the triangle as like it is sleeping. See, for example, if I have a line like this, I will explain the rotate command once again. We all know how to access the rotate command. For example, if I have a line like this and I will check the angle. This angle is around 124, right? 124 degree. So if I go for rotate command and I will select this, enter, and if I select this base, depending upon the base, it will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. For example, this is 0 degree, this is 90 degree, 0 degree, this is 90 degree, and this is 180 degree. So this is how it will rotate, right? In anti-clockwise direction. But I need to rotate this in clockwise direction. Okay, so in clockwise direction I need to give the minus of the angle. So we see that the angle between these two is 124, right? I will check it once again. It is 124. So I will just go for rotate command. I will select this, enter, and I will select this base, and depending upon the base it will rotate in the clockwise direction. For that I will just give minus 124, enter, so that the line will exactly meet its straight line. So this is how I will we will do the tilting of this component, right? So what I will do is I will first go to rotate command. Sorry, before that I will check the angle. What is the angle between these two things? So I will just go for angle between this line and this line. You have 113. So once I tilt this, I will give minus 113 to rotate this in clockwise direction. So I will select all the components, enter. I will select this base point and I will give minus 113, enter, so that your diagram, sorry, 1 second, Control Z. Hope it is not touching properly. Okay, I will just go for rotate command. I will select this, enter, paste upon this point. I need to give minus 113, right? So that my solid is now tilted to my uh, angle. So now I will just draw the axis line. Okay, and I will make this axis a bit thick. Okay, maybe. Okay, so I will now draw the projection line from top to bottom and bottom to top. So I will just go here, choose this point. Before that I will change the color, okay, to a lighter color. I will go for line. I'll choose this point and I will draw this line. Enter, enter, enter. Similarly from this point I'll draw. And then again from each and every point I will draw the projection lines from left to right. Okay, now I will just go for points. So my A, where is my A and A will intersect here, my B and B will intersect over here, my C and C will intersect here, D and D, E and E, F and F. Okay, to make this point visible I will just go for DDPT, enter, and I will choose this point. Okay, so now all those points will be visible. So now I will just go for line command and I will join. Before that I will change the color to white color and I will join all those points. Clear. And this point is O, right? So I will just go for line and I will join all those uh, points to O. Okay, now I will just mark, copy and give all those. Control C, Control V. I will have A here, Control C and Control V. I will have B here, Control C and Control V. I will have point C here, Control C and Control V. I will have point D, Control C and Control V. I have the point E here, E and E, and Control C and Control V. I will have the point F4 here. Okay, so this point will be O. So Control C and Control V. I will have this point O. Okay, now hidden lines are BO and AO, right? Where is BO line? Here is your BO line. I will select this. Again, I will select this, and I need to choose the hidden lines. For that, I will come here. I will come for line. Initially, the hidden line is not loaded, so I will go for other, load, and I will score or find the hidden line. Okay, hidden lines is here, so I will choose hidden, and I will press OK and OK. Any hidden lines you can choose. Now you select those two lines, AO and BO. I will just come here. Now you will have this hidden lines as properly visible. So this is going to be my final component, right? Why this B, C and EF, like it will come in the outside surface, so it will not get hidden. So this is your projection of solid, and finally if you want to change that to your different color, you can just change it off. Okay, individually you select each and everything, and you can give some different colors for it. And dimensions, as you know, I will just go for linear, and I can just mark my dimensions. Even I can give some different colors for my dimensions. Just go and give some different colors for my dimensions. And similarly, axis height you have. So this is going to be your axis height, and make that a little bit align with your dimension, and you just give the color as yellow. So that this is how you will draw your projection of solids in AutoCAD, right? We will meet in the next session. Until then, thank you so much.